Let's talk on the active testing model. Active testing is more about shift-left security, how to enable developers to run security scans and find vulnerabilities in their APIs earlier in the software development lifecycle. Let's take a look at how it looks like in the demo. Here you have the testing section. So you click it and a slightly different user interface opens. In this page, you have the concept of applications, and the developers will need to set up new applications with a Swagger file, Open API spec file, or a Postman collection to describe all the API endpoints within the application. We go to Settings and click General. You can see the application name and location. If we go to Environment, we see the application base URL. This one has 29 APIs. If we click on it, we see the schema URL, and this is an introspection schema because it's a GraphQL application. We have a similar RESTful application here. You can also run scans either manually ad hoc or in a cron job every day. You can also integrate to your CI/CD pipeline, which means that whenever a developer will push new code version to production, the active testing will run a scan with all the tests available. If a high or critical issues are detected, we fail the build automatically. You may select the preconfigured test profiles or create your own test profile and select up to 200 different tests out of the box. You can see the Akamai icon here, letting you know that some of the tests were developed in-house. Some are ZAP tests, and some are SSL-related tests, in order to make sure they are relevant to your application. If you click on the application, you can see an overview of the recent scans that were ran, and for each scan, you see how many issues were detected mapped to the OWASP API top 10 categories by severity, top 5 issues. You can click on each scan and see the results or issues based on category, like broken authentication. You can expand it and see what happened in each and every one of them. You can see admin API is unauthenticated, which means that there is a broken authentication. Click on the issue to see its description, what we recommend to do as a remediation, and a request response example. The request is put with the endpoint URL. The body response is 200 OK, means that the attacker did not use any authentication. You can create multiple applications, upload different open API specs, run the scans, integrate them into your CI/CD pipeline. And that helps you mitigate or reduce that attack surface earlier in the software development lifecycle. So when the code hits production, you have less issues found in production, hopefully, and then reduces the risk overall. That concludes our demo session. The next steps would be to discuss with the customer what should they want to do next, either an API security workshop or a proof of concept, proof of value, etc. Thank you very much.